News of Belle Ame's request to change spokespersons quickly spread throughout the entertainment industry. Eric heard the news and realized that Emma had successfully taken back her position from Amber. It would barely have registered on the radar as an impressive contract for any of his models. But he knew it was a huge deal for Emma. He called her immediately. "You did well. I'm very impressed." She laughed and responded, "Getting that compliment from you makes me happier than anything else." "I'm looking forward to seeing what you'll do next," he said. She simply responded, "So am I." But for now, she needed to return to Global and face Amber. Amber was fast asleep at Nathan's home, not yet aware of Belle Ame's decision. She'd headed straight to his place from the hospital and demanded his undivided attention all night, refusing to let him call Emma. She was determined not to lose anything that was hers, and especially not to Emma, who always seemed to be waiting just around the corner. She was awoken by her assistant banging on the door. Finally, she opened the door just a crack. Gary was impatient and flustered. Without speaking, he held out his phone to show her the screen, already open to the entertainment news. Her first reaction was disbelief. "What the hell is this? Belle Ame already chose me. They can't go back on it now." "Amber, this has already happened." Belle Ame called Nathan and personally told him to make Emma the spokesperson or they would find another company. Gary jabbed his finger at the phone. "What did Emma do? How did she make this happen?" "We're going to Global to talk to Nathan in person," Amber said. She knew that if she just called him, he would say he was too busy to talk to her. Her best option was just to go down to the office and force him to deal with her face to face. Nathan was sitting in his office, feeling wrung out. Belle Ame were adamant about signing Emma instead of Amber, and he couldn't lose the deal. While he was still trying to figure out what he could say to Amber, she showed up at his office in the wheelchair the hospital had provided for her recovery. "Nathan, what's going on? How could my deal be going to Emma instead?" "Amber, it's beyond my control, but I promise I'll help you secure an even better deal." She angrily pushed him away. "I don't want another deal. You know as well as I do that Julius Taylor's sister is on the judging panel for the Top 10 Model Awards. This deal was really important to me. How could you just hand it over to Emma? She's already stolen you from me. Isn't that enough? Why is she trying to take everything from me like this? If I lose this deal, I'm not going through with your plan to leave the country to have our child, and I won't stay at Global either." "Don't say that, Amber. We need to stick with what we've planned. You know I'm on your side." "Why does she need this deal anyway? As far as she knows, she's about to marry you. I bet you could get her to change your mind if you really tried." "Emma's given in to pressure easily enough in the past. Maybe I could convince her to give up the deal with Belle Ame," Nathan thought. "I'll speak to her. Don't cry, honey. It'll all be okay." Amber reached out for Nathan, sobbing. Just then, Emma knocked on the door. Amber immediately stopped crying and pulled away from Nathan with a fierce, bitter expression on her face. "Emma, where were you? Don't you know I was looking for you all night?" he asked. Emma glanced at him and then at Amber as Nathan continued. "It was all just a misunderstanding between Amber and me, and I've already released a statement to clear it up. You don't need to make such a fuss." Emma knew very well what he meant by looking for her all night. Calmly, she met his eyes and said, "Well, it's too bad that the problem between me and Amber isn't just a misunderstanding. I've helped out covering for her so many times in the past few years, but she turned around and stabbed me in the back the first chance she got. Do you both really think I'm that easy to push around?" Amber was worried and stressed with all the media attention. She did the only thing she thought she could. Emma raised her eyebrows skeptically, but Nathan didn't notice and carried on. "Look, that's not the issue right now. That incident is all over. It's water under the bridge. Please, let's forget about it. I have something else I want to talk to you about. I want you to turn down the spokesperson deal with Belle Ame. Getting that deal is very important to Amber. You've already stepped away from the spotlight, so you don't need this kind of exposure. He spoke straightforwardly, as if it was already a done deal that Emma would agree. That contract was always meant to be mine, Amber added. Belle Ame only suggested you because of my injuries, but as you can see, I'm almost recovered. And besides, you haven't done a show for so long, you probably can't even walk a runway anymore. You don't want to look like some stand-in, do you? That's a bit ironic, you asking that question of me, don't you think? Emma responded coldly. Emma, what's gotten into you? Nathan snapped. If you love me, you won't take this deal. Global needs Amber to win the top 10 model competition as a reputation boost. And the best way for her to win is by signing this deal with Belle Ame. Amber laughed to herself. She was confident Emma would do anything for Nathan. Nathan, quick, give Belle Ame a call, she said. Let them know Emma's too busy planning her wedding and can't take on any new jobs. Nathan nodded, reaching for the phone. But just as he picked it up, Emma stopped him. You're too late. I've already accepted the offer. Emma! Nathan exclaimed in shock. She had never pushed back against any of his decisions before. I spoke to Mr. Taylor this morning, she continued. We're both really looking forward to working together.
Hi, I'm Emma. Want to know my struggles? Then download the Pocketfm app and listen to the exciting episodes of The Billionaire's Accidental Bride now.